How's it going, guys? My name's Triple Whopper, and welcome back to another video on Escape from Tarkov. Today I wanted to talk to you about the RIP 9mm rounds that originally you'd have to get by trading into chains. However, now since 11.5 has rolled out, the raiders in labs now actually can contain these ammo in their bags. So the price on the flea market for these rounds, which were well over 2,000 rubles, have dropped down to around the 500 to 600 ruble mark per round. So it makes it, while it is obviously still quite expensive, it does make it a lot more easier to play around with these weapons without such a significant loss, when there's other cheaper alternatives and better overall ammo out there. But the best thing about these rounds is the fact that they hit for 102 flesh damage. Now the penetration value is abysmal at 2 rating, which won't penetrate even class 1, I'm pretty sure, armors. But the 102 flesh damage, which means you can black out legs in 1 hit. And that means you can pretty much drop someone in 5 or 6 rounds, which is quite powerful when you think about it. When you pair it to an MP5 with around 800 rounds per minute. Next up clip that I've got here, I'll go up, take one of this bad boy out here that I've got at the moment to customs and see how it performs with RIP. And I was very surprised at on how well it actually did perform. Now, one thing I did notice though was the difference in velocity and recoil between the SD and the MP5. I thought it was always just given to run the SD MP5. It was silenced, it had lower recoil. As a comparison here, it's got 88 horizontal recoil and vertical's down to 21. A really good gun overall. And almost next to no climb. However, the muzzle velocity I noticed was 312, which did seem low, and then as I compared it to the normal MP5, which was 430 rounds, I was a bit confused as to why that was the case, and it really does come down to just the upper receiver. The upper receiver actually has a negative 33 to muzzle velocity attached to it, so while you do get the awesome sort of recoil reduction of the suppressor, you are paying for it in the upper receiver in velocity speed of your rounds. So it's something to consider when building these guns. It might sometimes be better off to run just the bulk standard MP5 with the new Novelsky HK compensator, which you can get from Mechanic. And then that way, when you pair this even with PST rounds, you'll be over 500 meters a second, which is actually pretty damn good for the MP5. But 430 is not too bad with RIP, considering what they can do to legs. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because it's something to consider, which I didn't really know until a couple of weeks ago, until I was playing around with the different variants. Anyway guys, I'm going to show you a quick clip on customs, where I did run out the top bad boy. MP5, and I had a lot of fun with this gun, so I highly recommend you guys give these rounds a try before the wipe, since it's not going to really matter about the cache and everything like that, and see how you find these rounds, because tell you what, if you haven't used them, give them a go and aim for them feet and enjoy. if you actually listen carefully, you can actually hear him die just there from either bleeds or from sprinting away. Thanks for watching, guys. I really had a good time using these ROP rounds with the MP5, and I highly recommend you give them a go. As you can see in the highlights, they definitely made quick work of fort and face mask users, as long as you're going for the legs. If you'd like to see future content like this, please leave a like and comment below, and also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you back out there.